We're live on YouTube. This is the Bay Area Media Pulse for a Friday. Happy viewing. My name is Rich Lieberman, and this is really big news. Well, it was bound to happen any moment, like all of us every now and then. We call it quits no matter what we do. In this instance, my sources are telling me that come Wednesday next week, and that would be October the 1st, the end of an era at KCBS, the official retirement of traffic anchor Kim Wondereley. She will call it quits. After multi-decades of traffic anchoring, Kim Wondereley, the morning traffic anchor, will say farewell. And boy, what a career it is. I remember the days when Kim Wonderley actually started at KNBR. She worked at a few other stations, but notably KNBR in the late 90s, the early 2000s. She began at KCBS, primarily the morning. And, I'm very critical of KCBS. One of the constants at the all news station is Wonderley's very steady, very grounded reporting on traffic in the morning drive. She's done some other fill-in type of work at various stations, but notably her work was on the morning drive at KCBS. And I mentioned she's steady, very steady. Not only that, but also very clear, very concise, extremely crisp, very adept. And I may add, some of you, myself included, noted and will note that with Wonderley had a very wry sense of humor, could mix her own sense of humor with whomever was anchoring, be it was Stan Bunger or, Susan Thompson. She had a style and she made it sound very humanistic, dare I say. And, you think of traffic as kind of an everyday occurrence. It's no big deal and all that, which it isn't. But Wonderley made it kind of funny. She injected her own humor. She was also, I may add, a very damn good reporter. And, those days when we had big news involving traffic, involving things that affected our own travails through the Bay Area gridlock, she made it, I don't want to say a pleasure, but she made it acceptable. She guided us through times when there'd be fender benders or big issues involving overturned big rigs and multi-car accidents, some of which was downright scary and not just caused all the issues and gridlock, but was center news stories, whether, God forbid, like we all heard, a big tanker spill or multi-car accidents that involve fatalities and big news. And oftentimes Kim Wonderley guided us through all that and was very steady. I use that word steady, very adept. I may also add, on a personal level, I didn't know her really well, but I knew Kim Wonderley, and she, of course, years ago married sports anchor Kevin Radich, and they became a couple, and then they became husband and wife, and they're still husband and wife, and they are Marin natives, and therefore, when Kevin joined KCBS as the sports anchor, he worked alongside sometimes Kim Wonderley, although Kevin Radich was primarily a sports afternoon anchor, but occasionally he filled in the morning, and they were, husband and wife and all that thing, and all that that dealings and all that. So, uh, and look, as I said just a little while ago, I have been very critical of KCBS just because the fact that they have become so illogical and so uneventful, and frankly, they have had poor leadership and very poor personnel decisions. Lots of people are leaving, and this is another blow to the people who have made KCBS what they are. Although in this situation, this is not a news person, but a very strong personality, and dare I say, a significant name, and somebody very, very recognizable too. And she was Kim Wondereley, involved in multitudes of charities and off-station events, and she did a lot of work with Stan Bunger in terms of live remotes, and worked with a whole lot of people. So, look, this is not a significant blow. Eventually, again, we all call it quits no matter what we do, but it's just a further departure of a significant name. And I'm sure that, Kim Wonderley will have a very nice retirement, and, be whatever she decides to do beyond her radio years will have a significant influence and amongst Bay Area radio and overall broadcast personalities. And I want to say, yes, the third time, been critical of KCBS. But Wonderley was the one person who migrated through all the turbulence, did her job well. And I imagine, I would hope that all the Bay Area gives her a really fond adieu, including KCBS itself and Odyssey. She deserves it. She's a big time star, and I, for one, will miss her. I know many of you also will miss her. She's still going to be there in spirit and all that, just that she's leaving, retiring come this Wednesday, the last day for Kim Wondereley at KCBS. And this has been an exclusive broadcast by Rich Lieberman. Please become a subscriber. Thank you for contributing, all of you folks, to the cause, and we'll see you later.